Welcome back to another episode of our NHL 19 franchise mode, where we have expanded the league to 32 teams and brought back the Quebec City Nordiques. The Nordiques are Stanley Cup champions, and they are trying to defend that cup in this year, the Year 6 playoffs. We are in round 2, or about to begin. Thank you so much for joining us. I am the Final Knight Errant, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and you'll know when we put up all of our new videos. In this episode, we're going to take care of round number 2. We're going to get to it here in just a second, but before we do, let's take a look at their team. Playing the Carolina Hurricanes. This is going to be another tough one. It has been a difficult playoffs already, and we're only into round number 2 here. Holtz on the first line with Nekis and Svechnikov. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, first line comparable to ours. Second line, Teravainen, Aho, and Johnson. All right. Okay. Very interesting. I'm wondering what Johnson really is. 29 years old. I don't think he's 80 overall. I'd be really surprised if he was. Then we have Tim Howard down here. Tim Howard, viewer-created player. Braden Shen, and Peyton Krebs. And rounding out the fourth line is Niederreiter, Waugh, and Barbashev. Okay. All things being equal, I think we are a very even team. Everything looks to be about the same. I think this is going to come down to the blue line and the goaltender. Let's take a look at their blue line. Krug and Falk. I think we have a definite advantage right here. Our top pairing is much better than their top pairing. Second pairing, Fleury and Bean. All right, very similar to our second pairing. Third and final pairing, we've got Slavin and Hicketts. I don't think Slavin's an 87 overall, playing down there on the third pairing. Yeah, defensive pairing 3. I think that's a bold-faced lie, 87. So I think we probably have them covered down here on the bottom as well. So I think overall our blue line is going to be better than their blue line. What really matters, though, is the man between the pipes. And we are going to have to go up against Nedeljkovic. All right, Alex Nedeljkovic. And Mrazek is backing him up. I think we have a little bit of an opportunity potentially here. Let's see what he did. In the first 5 games of the playoffs, he went a 9-5-2 with a 1-5-2 against. That is a very good start to his playoffs. We need to find a way to get stuff past him, and that's going to be tough. I really think he's probably better than an 84. He might even be an 88, 89, somewhere in that range. So this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one, boys. You know who's on our team. Let's get right to it. First game of the second round about to begin. Man, Toronto was a tough one. We had to go 7 games to get past Toronto, and it was quite an epic finish. Hopefully we can avoid that this series, right? Okay, boys, here we go. First game at home, second round underway. Here we go. In Quebec City, we've got home ice advantage for this series. That's a good thing. And right off the bat, Wahlstrom scores on Nedeljkovic. That's what we need to see. We need to see some early goals for Quebec City. And Falk scores one on a short-handed, it looks like. Hughes puts one in on Nedeljkovic there with 12 minutes left to play. It's a shooting gallery out there right now. There's another one, Perfetti on Nedeljkovic. If we can do this throughout the entire series, I think we'll be in good shape. Right now, it's 3-1 as we approach the final moments of the first period. And that's going to do it. 20 minutes in the book. 3 goals for Quebec, 1 goal for Carolina on 13 and 12 shots respectively. All right, so liking what I'm seeing so far. Hughes, Perfetti, Wahlstrom, all going. That's good. Let's see some of the other role players stepping up a bit, and let's shut them down for the rest of this game, huh? How about that? Here we go. Second period underway. And Krug's going to score. Torrey Krug. Okay. All right, so far it is a close game. 3-2. We're halfway through the game. We're up by 1. Looking for another goal here to maybe stretch it out a bit, get that nice cushion, that insurance marker. But it's not going to come in the second period. No, it is not. Carolina with 20 shots. Quebec with 21 shots. 3-2. Quebec leads. We're moving into the final 20 minutes. Let's see if we can close out this game. All right, we're looking for maybe 1 insurance marker. Power play for Carolina. That gets killed off. All right, down to 15 minutes. And there it is. Johnson ties up the game with 14 minutes left to play in the third period. They have come back down 3-1, and they have scored 4 goals now on Remy Stalkov. This is not good at all. And we are approaching the final moments here. Can we get one at the last second? No, we cannot. We're going to lose to 2 goals in the third period. That is an absolute terrible game by Remy Stalkov. 2 goals in the third period. Oh, come on. I mean, maybe the one goal, maybe that last one, but the third goal right here from a bad angle, what is going on, right? Oh, boy, that is not good at all. Not good at all. And it puts us down in the series 0-1. So now we've lost home ice advantage. That is terrible. Hopefully we can turn this thing around here. That's not a good way to start off the series. Not a good way to start off at all. Come on, boys. Let's get it together. Right? Here we go. Let's try again. First period underway. Game number 2. That was a terrible game. Gave up 4. And right off the bat, Teravainen scores on Stall Cup. What is going on out there? 7 shots already for Carolina halfway through the period. We only have 3. We're not shooting the puck. We're not scoring goals. This is not good. Down to 3 minutes left in the first. We're able to catch up in shots for the most part, but we're still being outshot and we're being outscored. 1-0 so far. After 1, Carolina's beating Quebec. Let's see if we can get back in it here with a quick goal, and we can. Sissons gets a goal. Nice and early in that second period. All right, boys, let's put some pressure on them. Let's get the go-ahead. Who's got my go-ahead goal? Is it going to be you, Hughes? Is it going to be you, Perfetti? How about you? Anybody. Anybody. 5 minutes left to play in the second period, all the way down. There it is. Kaprizov comes through for us. There we go. And Mrazek's in net. That's interesting. So somehow Nedeljkovic gets hurt in the game. Mrazek's got to go in. And we've got a 1-goal lead right now. We just need to shut it down, boys. Let's go. 20 minutes left to play. There it is. Right off the bat, Homer scores on Mrazek. There we go. Nice insurance marker. 2-goal lead. Let's keep it pinned down there, Remy. You had a bad game last game. Let's make up for it. Bean scores at 11:27. They still have life. Halfway through the period, here we go. Final stretch. 6 minutes all the way down to 5 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Final minute. And we escape. We escape with a win. Mrazek in net. We net 2. That is not good. If Mrazek's not in the net, there's a good chance we don't net 2 right there, and we lose that game as well. We got lucky. Got real lucky. I'm not super pleased with what I'm seeing. I need to be scoring more goals, guys. We need to be shutting them down. Let's go. All right, let's travel out there to Carolina and see if we can get if we can do a little bit better on their ice. We typically play better away, so hopefully that'll be the case here. We split them at home. We need to at least split them here in Carolina. Let's see if we can get that done. First period's underway. Very quiet first period so far. That's good. Rather be quiet than crazy. Down to 5 minutes left to play. We have 10 shots. Now I'd like to see a goal at this point. With 10 shots and no goals, I'm a little concerned. All right, 13 shots to 6. We're out shooting them 2-1, but no goals have been scored. First period is over. Second period about to begin. Let's go, Hughes. Come on, I need you to step up. Where are you at, Forsberg? I haven't seen you out there. Let's go. I need Forsberg to score me a goal. I need DeSalvatore to score me a goal. I need somebody to score me a goal. Let's go, boys. Where are you, Kyle Connor? Quiet so far in this series, and right off the bat, we're down by 1. Holtz scores on Stall Cup with 8:39 left to play in the second. We're into the second half of the game, and it is not looking good. 20 shots through 2, and still no goals. 1 goal for Carolina. Remy's doing his job. Boys, you need to support him. Get out there and get yourselves a goal. Come on, guys. Step up. We're going to need to shake things up a bit, I think. We're not getting any goals. There we go. Hughes answers the bell. Power play for Carolina. They can't convert. All the way down to 11 minutes left to play. Halfway through the period now. And we're continuing on. Still, there it is. Forsberg. There we go. We called him out last period. He finally comes through for us. 5 minutes left to play. Can we hold on? 2 minutes down to 1. Final minute. And there we go. We squeeze out another one. 2-1. Boy, oh boy. Nedeljkovic is a tough nut to crack, and thankfully we were able to do it. Remy Stallcup playing his mind out right now, trying to keep them out of the net. 34 shots, 33 saves. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, well, at least we took one in their house. Now we can either take the next one or go to a best of 3. So if we take the next one here, we're in real good shape. I'd really like to see them take the next one here, but if we don't, it's a best of 3. We're leading the series 2-1. First period underway. Game number 4. Power play for Quebec. Power play. Connor scores. Nice. Kyle Connor with a goal. Good to see him going. So we've got Kyle Connor. We've got Forsberg. We've got Hughes. We've got Perfetti. We've got Wallstrom. We've got all these guys who've scored a goal, and there's Paling now. Everybody's chipping in. Everybody's chipping in. Then Teravainen is going to cut that lead in half. 3:27 left to play in the first period. First period's a bit of a gong show. 16 shots to 10 shots. 3 goals scored. 2-1, Quebec leads. Here we go, second period. Right off the bat, Homer scores. That's another goal for Homer. He's got 2 so far in this series. Looking good. We stretch out that lead to 2 goals. We're going to need it because these guys can score. Power play for Quebec. And we get another one. Hughes scores on Nedeljkovic. Very nice. 3-goal lead. Now, we've had 3-goal leads before that have disappeared. We need to hold on, boys. Going to need to hold on. Power play for Carolina. No good. Final minute, and it's done. All right, third period about to begin. We're out shooting them 28-21. Got a 3-goal lead. 4-1 is the score. Let's see if we can hold on to the end. They've scored 3 in the third before. We need to make sure that does not happen. Power play for Carolina. Remy Stallcup trying to shut him down. Aho scores. Cuts the lead to 2. 11 minutes left to play. We're into the final 10. Here we go. 8, down to 7, down to 6, 5, 4, 3. It looks like we might hold on. 2, 1. And we do. We come away with a 4-2 victory and a stranglehold on this series. 3-1. After a very bad first game by Remy Stallcup, he has come back and answered the bell. Let's take a look at that, boys. 2 goals against, 1 goal against, 2 goals against. He's keeping the puck out of the net after that very, very poor first game. Going into game number 5 on home ice, let's see if we can close this bad boy out and make this a quick round. Here we go. First period underway. 3 shots already. There we go. There we're going. There we're going. Let's go, boys. There we go. There it is. Forsberg gets the second goal of the series for him. Very nice. I'd like to see him going. We did not see very much of him at all in the Toronto series. He got that major game-winning goal, the overtime winner, I believe it was. Aho scores to tie the game up with 1:58 left to play. That's a tough one right there, boys. You got to keep the puck out of the net with less than 5 minutes to play. All right, we're tied up 1-1 after 1. 13 shots apiece. We're moving on to period number 2. Let's go, boys. We're going to need to power forward here. We've been here before. We need to get back to the Eastern Conference Finals. We're right there. We can smell it. We just need to score a goal. 12 minutes left to play in the second period. We're down halfway through the game now. Shots are still very even. Back and forth. The shot lead is exchanging, but the scoring on the scoreboard has not changed. 20 minutes are gone. 2 periods finished. We're going into the final 20 minutes here in regulation in game number 5, a pivotal, potential, season-ending game for Carolina. We need to go ahead and send them on their way to the golf course. Let's go, boys. Come on, Quebec. Come on, Nordiques. 14 minutes left to play. Power play for Carolina. No good. Can't convert. 10 minutes left to play. Here we go. Down to 7, 6, and there it is. Kaprizov with just under 7 minutes left to play gets a goal. They tie it up with 4 minutes left to play. 3, 2, 1. Are we going to overtime? Yes, we are. All right, game 5, overtime. About to begin. 34 shots for Quebec, 29 shots for Carolina. Score is tied 2-2. Next goal wins. If it's Quebec, we're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's get it done. Okay, here we go. Overtime, game 5. Hughes to take the draw on Neckis. Neckis is going to lose it back. Pass gets picked off. Hughes has it now. He brings it over the line. He's going to take it down into the corner where he drops it back to the point. All the way in the front. There's an opportunity for DeSalvatore. He can't get it to go. Fighting for the puck. They're trying to get that thing recovered. They can't quite get it done. That's a trip, and they're going to get a power play. That is not good. Quebec, not good at all. Perfetti, another trip. I think that's the second time in... Or I could be wrong. I felt like he's committed a penalty before. Might have been maybe last year. But Perfetti with tripping, not good. Not good at all, especially in overtime. You don't want to see it in overtime. All right, here we go. We got to kill off a man advantage here. That's going to get kicked over to Christopher, and Christopher's going to send it all the way down, 200 feet from his net. Recovered by Carolina. Here they come. Shen, cross the ice to Teravainen. Over to Bean. Bean to Shen. Shen takes it to the half board. Sends it to Fleury in the slot. Slot. Shot. Save. Covered. Kicked out to Christopher. Christopher is just going to lift that bad boy all the way down the ice. Bean recovers. Here he comes. Skating hard. Stretch pass, no good. That's going to be icing. Waved off. Nope, they're going to give it to us. Not bad. Icing on a power play is not a good thing. That stretch pass, trying to do that stretch pass there and hit that guy in transition would have been tough. Hughes to take the draw on Neckis now. Hughes, he's going to drop it back. Not sure why Hughes is in the penalty kill, but he is. Neckis, he's going to take it over the line. Pulls up, goes down deep, drops it all the way back to Bean, winds up, clap bomb, Stallcup covers and smothers. 30 seconds left to play in this power play for Carolina. We got a penalty kill here. We've got to finish off. Then we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Nice attempt there by Bean, trying to use our guy crossing as a screen, but Stallcup's able to get a hold of it. Homer to take the draw now on Aho. Homer is going to lose that all the way back to Fleury. Fleury, one-time shot there. Stallcup has it. He dumps it to Riley. Riley's going to lift it up and out. Bean catches it in the air at the blue line. He passes it over to Holtz. Holtz is going to give it up. That's a big hit right there. Svechnikov with it now. Holtz over to Wah. Wah kick, save. Big save there by Stallcup on the second chance. That's the second time that we've seen something similar to that, I think. Where they come smashing through and get a nice little rebound. It has been a tough playoffs already, and we want to make sure we don't see any of that kind of things happening. Hughes now with a shot. Wow, what a save there by Nechelvik. What a shot by Hughes. Just a rocket right off his stick in the slot there. Duncan Christopher, 15 penalty minutes. Steve Kahn and Steve Kahn leading the playoffs there in penalty minutes. Hughes is going to take the draw on Neckis this time. Hughes going to win it back. Nice. We're 5-on-5 at this point. Hughes out front to Miller. Not going to be able to get to it. Perfetti gathers it up, gets it back to Hughes. Over to Riley. Riley's going to pass it back. He's going to send it over. Riley trying to get it into the middle. Cannot get it done. Here comes Carolina. That just gets picked off. Hughes with it now. Protects, stops, cuts back in the middle. Perfetti had an opportunity, couldn't pull the trigger. Hughes out front. Perfetti one-timer, no good. Falk. He's going to get it to Johnson. Johnson, he's going to take it over the line. Just dumps it down, trying to get something going on a dump and chase. No good. Forsberg recovers after being passed up from Christopher. Perfetti with it now in the corner. He pulls up, goes to the slot. One-time shot, redirect, no good. Hughes, turn a shot, no good. Ooh, for a second there, I thought Hughes could have had that. A little turn and burn there, but no good. He couldn't quite get that puck up into the net. Aho taking the draw on Paling now. Paling trying to draw this back with a backhand. He tries to win it back, but gets cut off by Johnson. Now they're on a sprint, 2-on-1. Other defenseman's able to get back into the play, though. Knocks it over. Stallcup just kind of smothers that. Goes for the face-off. 15 minutes left to play here in the first overtime. Ties them up. Carolina gets a shot off there on a loose puck. Stallcup snags it out of thin air. We're going back to the face-off one more time. Paling taking the draw on Shen this time. Come on, Paling. He's going to try to win it back with a backhand draw. Push. Kaprizov comes in, gets it over to Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom's off to the races. He's up the wing. Dangle. Cut. Shot. Bury. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Rebound just jams it home. And we're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Just like that. It was a quick one, boys. Out of nowhere. Just one shot down low. Kick save right out to the trailing player. And in the net it goes. Wasn't pretty. Wasn't designed to be. Just one of those dirty, greasy goals you're looking for in the playoffs. Got to get that win in overtime any way you can. And I'll take it. I will take it. Let's take one more look at that. Nope, we're going to see a couple other replays first. Couple other opportunities for Carolina, too. Here it is. There's Wahlstrom with the shot. Rebound. It's in the net. We'll take a look at that real quick to see who it was. I couldn't catch his name, and since these replay angles were not great, let's find out who got that game winner. There's Wallstrom right there. He's going to go ahead and take that shot. Kick save. Bang. Right off the pad. Comes right out to Paling. Paling's just going to bury it. Nicely done. Yep, perfect spot. Hickett's didn't have his man. He gave him up. If I recall, back it out. Back it out. There we go. Yeah, Paling. Hickett. Looks like Shen and Hickett's got tangled up. It's Shen's man. Hickett's is coming over. Hickett's is supposed to pick him up on the trade, but no, doesn't, and Paling's all alone and able to jam it home. Nicely done. All right, we're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. That was a lot faster than the last series. I guess we aren't playing against Frederick Anderson, so that's a good thing. Nedeljkovic, wow. Tough opponent there. Nedeljkovic's a good goaltender. I think he's going to be a problem in the near future, but for right now, we're able to get by him. Let's find out who our next opponent is. All right, let's see here. Let's go day by day and see what happens. Looks like it's going to be... Ooh, the Rangers. All right, so the New York Rangers going to be our next opponent. We've got some time. Let's go ahead and take a look at their lines. We'll show you their lines real quick before we go. New York Rangers. Here we go. All right, they've got Michael Caine. Michael Caine on that first line with Alexander Newhook and Tyler Toffoli. Okay, very interesting first line. Very interesting first line. Kreider, Zibanejad, and Likachev. All right. How do you say that? Iroslav. Iroslav Likachev. That is a cool name. You gotta love that. Computer-generated names, right? Iroslav Likachev. Not bad. He's a forward line 2 guy. Interesting. We don't know anything about this guy. Our scouting is nothing when it comes to the NHL. So, obviously not a 76 overall. This guy's way better than that. He's 22 years old. I give it to him probably around the mid-80s. Maybe even better. But Likachev, someone to keep our eye on. All right, Zibanejad, Kreider, and Likachev. Then we got Hyman, Anderson, Kravtsov, Brendan Lemieux, Howden, and Cheadle. All right. On the blue line, you got Shea, Butcher, Lindgren, Semin, Hasek, and Pionik. All right. Very interesting. This is a very interesting duo here as well. Will Butcher, 29, and Brady Shea. That's going to be a tough first pairing. Semin and Lindgren, okay. And then the bottom, hopefully, is going to be exactly what they say they are, but there's no guarantees. Between the pipes, Fickelstein and Subban. All right, so Gabriel Fickelstein. Time to face another viewer-created player. This time, a goalie. Let's see how he's doing. Games played, he's got 9. They've got 8 wins. Oof. Oof. Yikes. All right, he's a 9-3-3 with a 2-2-1. All right, we could score on a 2-2-1. All right, goals against, 2-2-1, that's scoreable. We'll have to see how he does. He's 24 years old. How many times has he been in the playoffs? All right, this is his very first playoffs. He is a rookie in the playoffs going to the Eastern Conference Finals. All right, let's see how he does. So far, the team's playing really well, so you have to be a little concerned that these guys are the real deal, that's for sure. If we take a quick look at the playoff tree and see how it has shaped up so far, I think New York has, yeah, they went 5 games in round 1 and a sweep in round 2 against Philadelphia. Whew, it is going to be an Eastern Conference Finals, boys. All right, well, that is going to happen next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more, turn the notification bell on to be notified every time I put up a video, and you'll be in the know. I am the Final Knight Errant. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check us out live, you can do that on Twitch every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We hope to see you there. Till then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.